What up, my peeps? Alright, so right now we're going to do some putting tests. Been playing a lot with my environment, trying to eliminate those jumps and the short putts, etc. And, you know, just having a smooth putt, especially if you're playing in tournaments or, you know, you get it within inches of the gimme circle, but yet your next putt may be really hard because you it jumps off line or something like that, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play around with this a little bit. I'm gonna jump on GS Pro practice facility, and we're gonna play around with that feature with putting. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit now that I've kind of got myself all set up and working pretty good. I'll try to give you guys a good little look at this process here, right? So hopefully my puppy also come on. Cooperates. Go lay down. Hopefully he cooperates too, right? So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a ball over here on the little practice green. Pick a little hole here, right? So now this is so 18 feet 9 inches, right? Show you how cool. So now you can see the red dot a little bit. Let me turn this light down just a little. Alright, I'll turn that one off just so you can see the red dot. So now you can see the red dot there. So I don't have to put my ball right on the dot. So you can actually still see the dot. So let me show you the sensitivity now that I have my mat kind of going pretty good. But hold 1 second. My puppy is acting up. Alright. Okay, sorry about that. So now, just going to show you guys, there's been a couple of people questioning in regards to them being able to hit short putts and for them to read, etc. So we're going to just play around with this. Show you a little bit here. And now how that once you kind of get this thing set up right and you got it on the right level and the right distance and stuff, I almost believe, since I can come so far away from the red dot, that kind of indicates to me that I might have mine set too high, right? Because the red dot doesn't really give you, it's just an indicator. It's not really telling you where Skytrak is looking at unless you have it at the right height, etc. So sometimes you can test out this and see if you're really on the right height. The fact that I'm able to hit these balls where I don't even put it on the red dot, and I'm putting it more closer towards me, which is away from the red dot, and it still reads. I don't know how far away I can get, but like this is almost a whole putter length of almost 5 inches. I don't know if it'll read this far away, but we'll see. Right? Let's try one. So it even read that one, and I was literally a good 5 inches or so away on my DF3 from the red dot. So you can kind of see the ball and my putter in between. This kind of indicates to me that I might have my unit too high, right, per se. It could be too high. I did recently raise it a little bit, but it might be a little too high. But it still reads the putt, right? So it's still reading pretty good. I'm not trying to make them, but I'm hitting kind of a little harder. You know, not really trying to read it with the distance, but I'm going to show you guys how I can actually go as short as 2-3 yards, right? So I'm going to go up, I'm going to move my ball closer, and usually it happens when you're really close to the gimme circle. So we're going to put this really close to the gimme circle. Right now that gimme circle is 6 feet, right? So we're going to put it right there. Alright, so now let's see if we can get this to kind of go without jumping and rolling smooth. Now that I have this thing set up pretty good here, and I have myself a good little ramp, you know, let's see if we can hit some of these smooth putts right here without it jumping on us or jumping off line. Alright, so far so good. So you can kind of see that. The other cool thing, and I think some of you guys, if you're having some of the jumps, what you might want to do is, if you're having a lot of where your putt is jumping or something around there, put your ball 5 or 6 inches to your right if you're right-handed, right? So if you're looking at, put it to the right, and then roll it, you know, past it so that it's rolling smooth by the time it gets into the range that Skytrak picks it up. You're still gonna get pretty good, but if you start it back here so that it's rolling smooth by the time Skytrak picks it up, you know, you might have a little more success of those that jump offline, right? So let's try another one of those. I'm to my right of the dot facing it. Trying to get better rolls like that, because this has been bothering me too, and mainly because of my Fiberbuilt Matt. So I have a Fiberbuilt, but I have myself a little putting ramp, and it's not really at the same level. So I recently just lowered it a little bit so that the ball might jump, but it's going to jump down versus jumping up, and that seems to be a little more success for me with these little short putts that's right there by your gimme circle. Now I can actually play and have some legitimate rounds and not give away 2 or 3 strokes just because I got it within a couple inches or so of the gimme circle. And the cool thing that I'm gonna do, because there was somebody just recently having this issue, right? So I'm gonna make the gimme circle smaller. We'll make the gimme circle 2 feet. Alright, right now it's 6, so let's change it. And let's go to gimme and make it 2. And I'm going to show you now how cool this is. So now you can see the gimme circle is 2 feet. So now let's move the ball right outside that gimme circle. Right? Now, let's try those 2. Now this is literally just I can possibly get this on my ramp here that goes up a little bit, and it might even come back down. That's how soft I can hit this and get it to go without jumping on me. Alright. It would not read that one as soon as I do it, but let's see here. That's how cool that is, man. And this is no editing, guys. I go live on my videos because I don't want to edit. So this is live. I got a 2 foot gimme circle, that I'm able to hit balls that are going 2.9. Oh, there's one that jumped off on me, right? Just the reason why I made this video. I'm not sure if that was me with my putter or gun, but let's try another one. And that one there, didn't like that one. So it does get a little more sensitive on this. And one of the things that I'm doing when I try to do this is I almost do it like a little punch, right? A little punch shot, so that it doesn't pick up anything like the putter head or whatever. Even though my putter is green with a little white on top, but I'm just trying to little punch and not carry my putter into the view as much on these little short sensitive putts, right? Just trying to get it to read it without going offline. That one jumped offline. Now, that seemed to be a little, when I got a little closer to the dot, let's see if I can get more success away from the dot and pick them up. So it actually might be, at least with my current setup, is I might actually have my Skytrak a little too high right now, because if I go closer to me than the red dot, as you can see, you can still see the red dot, I have a little more success. That one didn't pick up at all right after I just had one that picked up. And that one didn't pick up. Alright, try one more here. That might be a little harder. So I guess, moral of the story, guys, is you got to kind of do a little bit of trial and error with your environment. Spend some time playing around with it. You can actually get it to work. Again, this is a 2 feet gimme circle. I can get this to work with the once or twice that I might put myself in this situation. Jumped out on that one too. Like, I'm not sure if it's when I move too early or what. I don't know what it is. So you can kind of get it. I didn't move on that one. I kind of tried to stay a little still or whatever and not jump in there. I don't know if it's because it's so short. A little more sensitivity. But the 1 or 2 times that you give yourself those shots, you got to find out how you can make those and make them work in your environment. But there you go, guys. It does work. Hope this does help you a little bit. But you got to spend some time setting up your environment, setting the different distances, trying those balls that are further away from the dot or closer to the dot. I'll try one here that's closer to the Skytrak unit and see what happens. As you can see, this one here is closer to the unit, and you can see the red dot. So let's just see how this one works. That one jumped a little bit, but it actually jumped on my board right here. So that little drop off that I had, that one definitely got affected by that, because I've gone on that side, it jumped and I saw it. So this might be a little more because there's more things going on in this thing, because I have the little circle there for to put your tees and stuff like that. So it can work. You just gotta find where your smoothness is. And I'm definitely, so I know I can do it. I just got to be a little sensitive with it. You can do it too. You just got to find the right setup and the right height for your environment, and for whatever putting mat or hitting mat that you have that might be an issue. So even though I had a couple of failures there, you can see how I am able to get it to work. It's pretty good. I do probably need to lower mine down just a little bit because I got so much, but that might work for me a little bit because now I can putt on this side and be okay, and then still hit my driver and stuff on the other portion of it. So there you go, guys. Hey, thanks for watching Strok'en with Pipes. Don't forget to leave a comment, hit that bell, get notified when I do release other videos, and give me a like. So again, until next time, a lot of these little videos like this to help guys out that's also having issues or so with their Skytrak or Skytrak Plus in their setup. There you go, sensitive putting. You can do it.